Buonasera, buonasera a tutti, bentornati dopo una settimana di musica in musica con i nostri carissimi artisti, i nostri pianisti che si sono esibiti, si esibiscono e si esibiranno nella nostra pagina, in cross-posting sulla loro. Piano sharing è sempre con voi, vi segue anche d'estate, in autunno ci saranno altri interessanti format. Noi proseguiamo le nostre interviste. Questa sera c'è un ospite speciale, particolare, sempre sul nostro canale, sia YouTube che Facebook. Abbiamo con noi direttamente dalla Danimarca, nel suo studio di registrazione, il pianista che si è esibito, Jacob Trautner, che si presenterà e ci dirà qualcosa sulla sua musica e ascoltiamo, insomma, ci facciamo raccontare come nascono le sue idee, la sua musica, la sua storia. Ciao Jacob, hi Jacob, how are you?
Hi Gabriel, nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you.
Yes. Yeah, thank you so much to be here, to give us your emotion, your music and your heart, and speak about your music. So we would like to know something about you, something about your music and what you play, and you introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, thanks, Gabriel. My name is Jacob, and I'm a Danish pianist and composer. And I play music professionally. I make a living of it, and I've been doing that for 25 years. So, and then in 2013, I had some trouble. You know, I had a very full calendar for many years. So I've been working too much for many years, and I wasn't so good at saying no to people. So actually, I got a depression in 2013, and that actually started a new musical process for me, where I started to focus more on composing, because I really wanted to find out what kind of music was inside me for my own sake. Because I've been working in the entertainment business, in the music business, doing theaters and TV shows, and played with symphony orchestras and a lot of different stuff. And that was very interesting, but I kind of I lost my own identity in music. So I started a new process to find out what did I like for my own sake. So I spent a couple of years of focusing more on composing, and then a year ago I started to think about, okay, let's make an album out of it, and then I made my first solo album in last year in December. So that has actually been my process the last 5 years or something.
So you are searching for your ideas, inspiration. Do you play other music to inspiration, to have something more from you, and you decide which is your genres exactly, or you play all of music?
I still play a lot of different styles, because I work part-time on my own project, my own piano, the music, the compositions, and then I work part-time at the Danish National School of Arts, where I'm helping students learning their material, learning difficult songs and so on. So, and also I'm doing shows still, musical and theater, but only half time, and the other half time I work on my own music. And as every independent musician knows, it takes a lot of time to do it, because you have to put a lot of effort in doing promotion and a lot of things, and administrations, a lot of things that are not directly related to the music. So you have to, but I mean, it's also interesting to do that sort of thing. So that's what I'm doing.
Maybe it's probably this, that you have different things. You can do your own style. It's important for every musician, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think you have to. There's not a problem in doing a lot of different things. I just think you basically have to be rooted in yourself. And I've just, done too many things for a lot of years. So I just needed to, find my own style, and then of course at the side I can do many different things also.
So your genres, we can say that could be minimal classic, modern classic, new age, something about that, or?
Yeah, you're probably right. I thought about that too, what kind of style it actually is. I mean, I'm definitely inspired by neoclassic artists like Olaf Ruinal and Nils Fram, and but also like the Nordic great pianist, the Swedish pianist Jan Johansson. In the Nordic countries, there's some special kind of melancholy which I really like, and I also like a good melody. So I feel I'm inspired by the neoclassic, but also a great melody. And I mean, some of the works I've been doing are also very inspired by Morricone, the more romantic approach of the material. So yeah, it's many things. Yeah, I don't know if it's new age. Well, maybe people. I think some people also use my music to do some yoga, but it's not. I didn't write it for that. But it's very calm also. So I guess you can use it to that also.
Yes, we saw your performance on the.
Sorry, you are dropping out the connection.
There were a lot of.
Can you repeat that? The connection.
Yeah. Sorry. There were a lot of interaction during your performance. And then after it, we will see and we will watch again. I inspire calm and inspire really quiet. Your music. It's really nice.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. As you know, when you're composing and trying to bring out what's inside you, you get very vulnerable, and it's daunting to send out or releasing music. So it's
like to escape the mind.
Yeah, definitely.
From problems, from everything, from the world. So you can get outside from head.
Yeah, you mean when you work with your music?
Yes, when you work with your music, and for the people listen to you, I think so, because I did, and I felt like this when I heard your music.
Okay, that's very nice. I guess it's the first time that I really tried to, what should we say, mirror what exactly was inside of me. I think I had the feeling that there would come something more sophisticated out, and I would really like to play something fast and impressive, but it wasn't really that came out. It was more simplified and more minimalistic, and then you have to be true to that and stand by it. So.
Yes,
that's always a challenge as an artist to do that.
I think properly this, like you say, if you play really, really faster, you put inside the music on the track a lot of notes. The people maybe could lose the meaning, could lose the notes and what you want to say about the music. Sometimes you don't need to be really faster, the best in the world. I mean, but just only to arrive in the heart.
Yeah, that's correct. But for me, it just takes some trust to trust that simple is okay.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to quantity that you have to deliver, you have to be fast and impressive and super, and just to stand by very simple melodies. That I think that's challenging. But if that's what's inside, you have to.
Yes. But for example, or for Arnold, he does and he plays really simple notes, and but the tracks are something magic. Really, it's unbelievable tracks. I don't know how we can play like that, but
No, I saw him. I saw him at a big concert, and there was this concert grand piano in the middle of the stage, and he started playing, and he played so soft that we could almost not hear it in the audience.
Wow.
So and so everybody really had to concentrate, and it gave an incredible atmosphere. So yeah, I think he's very brave as a musician and a composer. So that was actually quite an amazing experience to hear him live.
I think so. I've never knows. We do it again and the same.
Yeah.
So, what about your future, about your music? Are you going to recording something new? New collaboration or something?
Yeah, I just got back from my own private writing camp. I when you're home, everyday issues take a lot of your energy, and so I planned a 4-day where I left. I rented an Airbnb place and just brought my keyboard and some food, and basically for 4 days I just try to write new music, and that was actually quite interesting. I never tried that before, so very slow I'm starting to collecting material because of course I want to make a new album, but so I'm in the beginning of that, and I hope there will be something out. Maybe some new singles, maybe November or something, and then the album maybe in February, March. But I still have to find, the whole concept.
Yes, complete concept. Yeah, the concept.
Yes, because I know the style right now is, especially on Spotify, and it's to release a lot of independent singles.
Yeah.
But I still believe for myself as an artist, I like to tell a complete story. So there's definitely a story through my first album. It's not isolated singles. It tells a story. Anyways, it does in my head. So, and I would like to tell another story. So I would like to make a full new album someday.
Yeah, it's like to write a book. So
yes.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I can't imagine to release every month a single, but I'd like to have an album. Concept album, 6, 7, 8 tracks, and the people who wants to buy it must travel with me and nearby me, and I want to bring the listener with me.
Yes,
that's what I like to do it.
Yeah, because also I think that's what makes sense for an artist to work with. It's great to work with a story, something that have a context to tell a story. I really like that. I think that's important. Again, it's to get rooted in yourself and what you want to stand for and what you want to tell. And I guess it's the same thing about all this social media, that you have to present the same story. And that's actually quite interesting, because then it forces you to actually really try to figure out what story is inside you, and put words on it, put pictures on it, put music on it. And it can be very inspiring. Also daunting, because there's a lot of work to do, but it's not easy.
sometimes when an album, if you record an album, it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or it depends, maybe 5 years. But after it's like breath, new air. If you can say, now I'm arrived, this is my work, what I have worked a lot for years. So this is, I will tell you my story, let's say. I think so.
Definitely. And also because you are the only one in the world, that's you. That's the only way you can bring something unique to the world. It's actually being as true to yourself as possible.
Yeah.
But that's difficult, man.
So, I would like to know which name of your album, and do you have an album there?
Yes.
Your last, I mean.
Yeah, I got it here, so I don't know if you can see it on the screen.
Yes, Melancholy. So,
yes.
What about this album? Tell us the story, if you want.
Yeah, man, the story is actually my process from being from being depressed and trying to go through that sort of crisis. I mean, so it's actually the different steps in the development, and I just tried to put music on some of the challenging emotions. So, as for example, the second song is called The Mermaid, which represents some of the illusion that you as a human being haunts through your life, and that can take many years and don't leave anywhere, just like a mermaid likes to want you to come forever, but she never delivers, so like an illusion. So every piece describes a different some of the emotions in that development, you would say.
Right. Is it possible to find it somewhere, or just only to write to you and buy it on your website, or can you find it?
The album, the music is on all the major streaming services. So that would be, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, and etc. And of course, you can also order a CD if that has any interest.
But so is there physically? Yes. If I want to buy it physically, I can find it. Is it not only streaming?
On my website. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes.
This is good. It's good. So, would you like to suggest something about the people watching us or other pianists who wants to play in our Facebook page? How you heard about us, and what do you think about piano sharing?
I think it was, I can't remember, I think it was, I posted some of my music on Facebook, and then Kari, he reached out to me, and said something nice, and would you like to join us? And I was kind of, join what? I didn't know about piano sharing, so I checked it out, and it was, I think it was a super project, and then we made the deal to make a collaboratory live share, live share concert. Yeah. I guess you do it twice a week, or is it only once?
Maybe twice a week.
Okay, yeah. So we did it on Wednesday night, and we had 45 minutes each, and that was really interesting and fun to do together with Andrea.
From the beginning, we start with 2 lives in a week. After which we will decide to give some different things to the people. Then on Wednesday we are going to have some shows and performances from other pianists. On Friday I will try to introduce our pianists, because it's nice to meet you and to know about the pianists who play for us.
Yeah, I think that is a great idea. I was so honored also to be asked to play, and it was really fun to do, also in a time where everything else was shut down, and also that just to talk to other pianists and share experiences. I really loved it. I hope to play for you another time.
Yes, well, we will do that. I used to say and to ask this question to all pianists, because we want to know, and I want to know if the experience was good, and if you have something to say to us to improve our channel, if you want to say more, if you want to play more anyway in autumn or in this winter, you will do it. If you have some other albums, other music you want to share with us, and if you want to play, why not? It's a good idea to share music, because sharing is sharing. I say all the time, if you don't share your music, the people can know nothing about you, can know about nothing. Yeah.
Definitely.
So it must be there. It must be there.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Yeah.
I would like that you say how we can find you. Your website is?
Yeah. Instagram, Jacob Trautner, Facebook, Jacob Trautner, on my website. So yeah, and of course on the streaming services, and if you like to follow that, that's always a good way to support the artists that you find interesting. So
yes.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I will say something in Italian now. Allora, abbiamo avuto qui Jacob Trautner dalla Danimarca. Nel suo studio ci ha raccontato un po' di come nascono le sue idee, in che genere si può collocare, ascolta appunto musica che si potrebbe ispirare, si ispira soprattutto alla musica neoclassica, ascolta diversi artisti, chiaramente cercando di fare il più possibile e di dare emozioni con la sua creatività. Potete comprare anche il suo disco, potete trovarlo in qualsiasi piattaforma streaming, quindi jacobtrautner.com, potete avere anche il CD fisico. Io ricordo gli appuntamenti. Ringrazio comunque Jacob per il suo tempo. Ricordo gli appuntamenti del mercoledì e del venerdì. Seguite la musica è arte, la musica è cuore e la musica è mente. Come dico sempre io, piano sharing e sharing. Scriveteci a hello@pianosharing.it. Seguite la nostra pagina Facebook, il nostro canale, sempre Piano Sharing. Noi ci siamo, vi seguiamo e vi diamo la nostra musica. Io vi ringrazio nuovamente, ringrazio anche Jacob e chiuderemo così quindi questa serata dell'intervista e subito dopo, non dimenticatevi, ci sarà il suo relive per Piano Sharing. Thank you so much, Jacob. I'm enjoying myself to listen to your music, about your ideas, and you personally are a kind person, and I say thank you from home.
Thank you. Thanks for talking to me, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I hope to see you really, really soon in our channel. Thank you.
Super.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.